Well, hello everybody, this is Making Sang, first name Making, and today we've got the fabulous Neena Rainey with us. How are you, Neena?
I'm fine, thank you.
Now let's tell the world who you are and what you do.
My name is Neena Rainey. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. I'm an integral eye movement therapist, and I make people the best versions of themselves.
The best version of themselves. Let's tell the world how you do that.
I will tune into seeing what your true potential is, and I will just guide you through many processes such as hypnosis, through integral eye movement therapy, conscious conversation, but I will see what your true potential is when you don't.
Now, when people approach you, what kind of people have approached you?
I start, obviously, with my wealth of experience. I mean, the ethos of my business is love, laughter, life experience. I deal a lot with families. I deal a lot with worn-out women. I deal with PTSD, trauma, depression. But I also do the plus side, which is performance enhancement, just making people realise that they have not reached their true potential.
Now, what kind of people have come through this room? I mean, you talked about your audience being from 5-year-olds to 95-year-olds, right?
Indeed, I've had anything from a professional boxer to a 10-year-old self-harmer that had struggled with COVID and the fact that she'd not been to school for over a year.
Wow, that's fabulous. Now, you mentioned something about integral eye movement. Can you unpack that a little bit?
Well, if we go back to our basic communication skills, which obviously COVID has massively affected with masks, how many times do you actually look at somebody, as we look here now, right? You've just smiled because I've looked you straight in the eye. So people will sit here in this therapy room, which is a safe space, and they will tell me one story, but their body will tell me a completely different story. And there's many things. It's, are you telepathic? Only on a Tuesday. Are you a witch? No, I think I'd probably burnt at the stake. I'm actually making a conscious effort to listen to what you're saying to me.
Now, you talk about these different masks that we have. Is that what you do in your sessions to try and unpack those so that people can then truly realise their potential?
Yeah. I mean, we all do it. We wear a work mask, a family mask, a peer mask. If we actually bother to strip that down and take the time to listen and to watch how somebody tries to communicate properly, suddenly everything starts to unravel and it becomes so much easier.
Now, you have a retreat coming up and you've got some worn-out women that you're going to be helping, aren't you? Tell us a little bit about that.
The retreat, the tickets have just flown off the shelf. It's on the outskirts of Doncaster, Doncaster born and bred. So basically, it's in a beautiful alpaca field. I'd like to say that most of my therapy is never judgmental. In fact, all of my therapy is. Fortunately, alpacas do judge. They can't fold their arms, but they sit there going, So you throw that in with glamping, with hypnotherapy, with yoga, Indian head massage and meditation. Plus, I will feed you, because the ethos of my business is to feed your mind, your body and your soul. And yeah, it's done brilliantly. There are only 3 tickets left.
Wowzers. And you've also got another retreat coming up.
There is. There's one in tail end of September. That's just started to fill up also. There's a waiting list for that. There's also something called the Intuitive Eater, because I'm a big one on nothing should be forbidden, nothing should be a sin. You eat with your eyes and you should just live life to the full.
Absolutely love that. Now, any final words before we end this broadcast?
Just make sure that you take the time to be kind to yourself.
Absolutely love that. Well, thank you so much for your time, Neena.
Okay, thank you.